tragedy hits, for you, your family, South Africa, we wake up one morning and our favorite gift, Leremi, is no more.
So he comes back on the fateful Monday. We go out for lunch. We were fine. And then he goes, like, for a lot of hours. He phones me a couple of 8 to 9. He says to me, but I'm coming back. 2 a.m. I wake up. He's not back. There's helicopters. Little did I know that at that time, he was gone.
Don't you think, like Gerald, didn't he have a hand that try to bring her back? I'm doing this fast as a friend.
No, Gerald will be only serious when he's sober. That's how it was. I think if the families got to the fact that these people love each other, let us let them be. Today most probably would have been somewhere in the world.
Sanbona and Mamello, sister, welcome to season 1 of Trap and Pass with Sizwe and Gerald. Today we have somebody that is going to be very interesting to a lot of you. They know the surname, but they don't know what the person is about. And she's here to tell us a lot about Kwaito music, football, and everything about herself that is currently going on. But I'm not alone. Ngamba ninja yami engazi ukuthi yakwazi ukutrappa na mara mina ngizoyiphasa nonetheless. Sizwe.
Thank you, Gerald. Bafethu, welcome back to another episode of Trap and Pass. Sizwe and Gerald, bafethu. Namhlanje kuzoba mnandi, kuzoba lithi. Siphethe usiswa namhlanje, usiswa today, bafethu. Abamaziyo bamthandayo, bambiza uMamello.
Hi everyone, I'm Mamello Leremi, Sizwe, no Gerald, at Trap and Pass, and thank you for inviting me, guys.
Sizwe ukuthi uMamello wife ka the late gift Leremi mina ngimazi, you understand. I think ngisesemncane man because mina ngiba last star ngingena ngale era le yabo shabalala
Awusumoba.
Yeah, ngingena ngale era yabo shabalala. So I think really I want to give uMamello a fair chance as introduce naye.
My name is Mamello Leremi, the wife of the late gift Leremi.
His surname already holds a lot of weight, but can I quickly take you back? The year is 2003, 20 years. My son is 18 years. I bump into you, you are wearing your school uniform at Pimville or at Klipspruit. Gabo Gifty is just as young. From that point on, because it was my first day meeting you that particular afternoon.
When we met, at least we were a year old, because Mina and I, we met in 2002 with Devon July. Or I'm a Vodacom
Challenge.
Nah, Vodacom Challenge, not Devon July. Yeah, we were at least a year old by then.
You stay in Soweto, he stays in Soweto. Yes, he plays for a big club. How do you land in Durban?
Hey. Guys, like, it's funny. I was going. Someone had just dumped me, and then umngani wami wangidontsha wathi kune number. So I stole a bag and went.
And how old are you at the time?
17.
Yeah,
I was 17. I actually took out my books. School bag sami ngathi impahla ezingaayinwanga kaka and out. Asabangena. When we met, I didn't know who he was. Bekahamba no my late sister uZodwa Khoza, may her soul rest in peace. And I didn't know both of them. Bekuye uChizi no Sizwe. And uSizwe wangibiza athi hello nana. And kirame.
So by Pandel ingweni.
You kirame. I don't know. Ba ke bana ba ka re kopa di number fela re tla bua le wena later ke. No, trust me. I come off the phone number. Later on, the guy calls me, and Rona, we went to Durban by car. So by the time he came back before me, and he phones me. He says to me, where are you? This boy, we spoke in the morning. About 12 hours, how 2 minutes, and then I wasn't clued up. Got the flight, so the flight.
Next to be next.
Next to be next, like, yo. And then he phones me, where do you live? And later on, I got home around 7 o'clock on the Monday, and then he comes. I'm going like a taxi. I get to a guy. Follow me, taxi guy. And he says, no, can you like go clip spray? So, can you like a taxi STS? This guy.
STS King?
Okay.
So it's your taxi services?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, someone will do Uber.
Oh, okay.
Struggle na something crash.
Oh, yeah. Gonna get 94. So, I know, Towa Kontogozweni. And I'm thinking of this guy, oh, Maka. I killed a what like a shotinyana, a parrot. And I didn't know him, guys. I didn't know him. And then that's where our love started. And our life started together.
And at that point, no tune from the school.
Yeah.
So how do you guys strike a balance between school and stardom? Because he delivered when he started out, and he was an instant hit, popular. So now you are in a relationship with this famous guy, Nisasa Skolweni. How do you manage to break this to your parents? What are you doing with this guy who is the superstar?
I didn't break it off to my parents immediately. So I don't know privately. And my parents didn't know because my parents were working at that time. So I made sure by the time I'm at home. Mara, what happened during the day, no one knew. So, yeah, that's how we struck it off. And then the problem began when he started to buy me clothes. And then this guy is buying Speedy, Timbaland, Gerald, yeah. No, like, he really got me crazy. We used to have a bathroom outside. That was my stash place. Kenya, kumchiningi, mrawa toilet, kavela Kenya kamuhaga system toilet, and I'm like, as long as meaka sadi born in Tutsi.
When do you start realizing, okay, I could build a future with this guy, and now, Mau decide ukuthi, because you guys didn't take long before you became an eat couple. Ben Kogim Patles Fanayo. At some point, you ended up driving e-transit towards Fanayo. You know, unfortunately, that ended up somehow, there was Ipelega Plunga corner. But you guys had made yourself a Victoria and David some sort of way, and it worked, and you were young. How was the attention that you were receiving at the time, getting to you, your parents, and everything around you?
It got a lot of people jealous. A lot of people got jealous. And everyone just kept on going, kept on saying it's going to end up in tears. You know, in our Black society, it's very, very sad to see Black youngsters, even old people, being jealous of people's success. Everything just happened quickly. Mara, we had negative effect. That's when I had to open up to my parents because of somehow we needed support and a supportive structure from our at home. I sat down with my parents, my mom and dad, and said to them, you know what, Ma, this is what's happening. I'm in love with this person. We are in love because of we're inseparable. Now we are.
Of course.
And the more people wanted to separate us, the more we got attracted to each other. It was so deep. Ukuthi besikhala, uyazi, besihlala sikhala, and we cried.
Nicula, but you had the horrible voice. He was better than you.
Sikula, but we cried. We had a lot of teary moments because abantu tried to pull us down, even our own families. Because they didn't get us. They didn't get the feeling. And we wanted everyone to be part of the beautiful thing that was happening.
So in the midst of the beauty, the Gift now starts playing for the national team soon after. But most importantly, Gift makes the headlines for unusual reasons. He's angry, he's in fights. When do you pick that up? Why did Gift seem to have such a streak? Like, do you even have an idea? Was it because of how he grew up, or
No, Gifty, he was a very soft person. He was a very calm person. He had his moments of shy. Mara tulile, you'd swear this person doesn't open his mouth. But he started to change as soon as a lot of money started flowing in. Unfortunately, his family turned against him. So these things started getting to him. Ukuthi, why are these people acting like this? Because of, I'm trying to empower my family. So why if family yami ingijikela sona? Why batho ba ko heso ba sa tshwanele batho ba ko heno? I get the warm welcome, I get the love, I get the support. And then you get to my side and then it's a lot of dust in Zagalayo because of his mom and his dad didn't get married. So you must understand what there's two sides pulling for him. Now, as a youngster, when all of those things that were happening, he was 19. I was 18. Umntwana wes because of ngisayekaya ngiyokala. Kira this is happening. So he doesn't have that supporting structure. So he started going crazy and crazier to fans and friends. Although I tried to speak to him, it still hanged on his back, ukuthi, but I still have that factor, yoguti, I need support, I need guidance, and I'm not getting it. Yes, I'm getting a something of social guidance. I'm getting they getting people from the psychiatrist, but
no, Zodwa was the psychiatrist, the financial advisor,
and everything. We phone her that we have this problem, and she says, "No, guys, I'm here." But sometimes you need lerato la mewa hao. O batla lerato la ntate wa hao. As a boy child, you need to speak to your father. But
not sorry, without Uzodwa, do you guys think you would have ran the length you ran Gubeno Kilebkhile, Gubeno no Mahlati, may soul rest in peace as well? Because I know when I joined Pirates, what a role she played, especially in empowering you to be strong based on what he was doing or what he was going through. How much did that help in shaping you to be the person that you were then and you are now?
Your Sizwe played a very big role. She fought for us. She sat us down as Mewarun. Guys, disappointing. I know you love each other. You see there's forces against you. Please don't disappoint me. Pela, there was someone going to the chairman because of Rakipita. Yes, and this person is supposed to play that role as a parent. But wafeila, I don't want to blame him. But Liana Nasadze been to his own son. If Natsibil, I'm sure my husband would be alive today. I'm sure he wouldn't be as reckless as he was for so long. I'm sure he wouldn't be that bitter because of Gift ended up being this person because bamulwanza for unnecessary things. I didn't force Gift to love me. He didn't force to love me. Lena arafosana. It was pure love.
Yeah.
Nerelwana na actually Gift. Aba siyo strating ara mina yolanda ifro ya mina.
Umunsitsetsebe.
Indlela kanjani manje?
No.
Uzozazi Sjugu. Uzazi zakhe. Uzosithulela zona. Indlebe yokumamela iyaphuma vele.
But arafosana, we really loved each other until the last day. Nekingala ke phute diaparo tse tlalang ditraka tse 2 ke re ke a vaya. Nan lata re traka tla se tla re tla gafa wena gutla. That's how it was. I think if the families got to the fact that these people love each other, let us let them be. Nkabagele Khakala today most probably would have been somewhere in the world because he wanted to go to Belgium. He wanted to play for a lot of clubs.
Don't you think Gerald wayidlala role ya hore phela obvious nacho street ne badula ba le busy ka banyana left and right sometimes phela motho a tlhantsiwe ke gore fela maybe a thole support or maybe o tlhantsiwa le gore ba change abanyana ba bangata ma o rata wena. Don't you think le Gerald didn't he have a hand ya gore naka try go bring her back amdulise fast as a friend? Do you think when Gerald na lo yetsa opportunity go ba dule fast ba buele gift like man to man?
Gerald.
Yeah.
No, Gerald will be only serious when he's sober. Under the influence, no.
But never know jwang.
Never every day. They didn't feel sorry for themselves.
Like every time I touch me.
Hey, yeah. Sometimes sleep before.
By Jimmy.
Yes.
How? I can't get enough fella nigga. Nakisiras ke na fela nana ke ntsha di soccer players forum. Kante le soccer player ne ntsha soccer players eding forum.
Na batshwana.
Konje thanda papa.
Nele yena cheesy lema.
Hayi.
Double 3.
Uthi didn't get involved in that.
No, he didn't. It was the 3 of them. Ba dintsha ko Winchester. Hosem fela o tla ba utlwa fela ka o latana bana gore ba maka ba.
Ba Jimmy.
Ya fetsa o sia motho wa hae banketsa pari. No hlalani nonke. Nizoba right siyabuya manje. Re tle le eng?
Gone the whole day.
Yi. Obona today ke pitsa media jaro. A ke pitsa media jaro fela. Ban tlhalifisitse batho bana yo.
It's a start. Phela gift le chama boy ke a go pele sampane ke le ntwana.
Banketsa pari.
Ne sa utswana.
Ne ke lahi ke robale ke sa robala ke founa
aba arabe phone
arabe magona le tšhelete o batlang ka nako ke se re card
jwale o mobi o ha ja sile wa hae
o robala le nna le ngwana re family ba tsana ba etsang ba re tshepise dijo ne ba di sia go gating le security pass ba ga le tla ta dijo tsa lona
ba ya kae bona
ba gananeng
so a butse ke
besize emaphathini akho
khifta kazaze ephathini yami awuthi kubuza Gerald manje mufila kanjani usiya imeli uhamba
leso sikhathi bengafeel next I wanted to be out in the park playing. I wasn't playing. And at that time I realized ukuthi a lot is happening 11 yami. Remember ngisuka ku Dynamos Stu. Ngibuyela eShawela off season. I only stay eShawela for a week. I move into an apartment ePasonia because I've just joined Pirates. Angaze ngahlala eroomini ngithi. Bengilala ekamereni ngasuka senginendawo enama bedroom ay3. Senginenyuke engakaze ngayibona 11 yami. First game ngiyadlala against Manchester United. 2 days later ngidlala against Kaizer Chiefs. Angina any form of workshop that I got behind me ukuthi how things were going to be playing for a big club. And people think then Gift Leremi, because we were friends before he played for Pirates. We had chemistry. No. Now I also have to adjust to ngihamba nalomchita. That is massively famous every day. I need to live up to this standard. So now it also means financially, I'm sinking in slightly deeper because now I need to change how I dress. but I don't realize ukuthi I'm drowning. I'm under extreme pressure. Unathi is 2 years old at the time. But Unathi is not being raised by me. He's being raised by what she said. Imali, yokuthi umama wakhe ufunani, because Nathi is on Orlando Pirates medical aid. Ikhadi lihlala naye. What do you want? Ufuna ngizwenzani ekhaya? To a point where I ended up saying, maybe ngijahile ukuhlala nomuntu. Not because ngijahile, because I want to rule my space. Because if siyaka gift, umamelo udana abantwana. If beza ngapha, ukhukhu noNathi bangapha. So mina nomfethu asina ndawo la singenza khona umgidi wethu. Grand. So now it meant hitting the road. The problems were alcohol related. Nokuthi we didn't stick to the words besithi sizoyenza, like masithi lethi gawulo, like she says sizoshiyeka 18. And especially on days when he had sent her home or baqabeni. Nam ngiyi-1 endlini because udubile owamseka coach wabamelo sebamlayitisa naye ukuthi hey hlakanipha kuyadlalwa lapha akudlalwa egroundini phela ziyabuya. So she left as well. So now it also meant we didn't have support financially ngoba we have to devise means ukuthi senza kanjani imali yethu belasta ilanga uthiyami.
So no khupha jwang like chelete lasta ltsatsi.
No, I didn't have monetary problems because none like a card. So and when it had money, making ka chelete ngoke kenya ka mo savings account yak.
Okay.
So I qala yena ga ana chelete. Yena ana chelete seng nna ne ke thola ke mshabeke. Ke mo kenyetsa petrol ya 150. Azule.
So I'm trying to ask myself, at that era ya lona, no khupha jwang le banyana, no ba fonela, ne ba olata.
Yo, Stugi. Yo. There was a time I just gave birth to Gile. It was 2006. Another thing, as I'm like a Mini Cooper. This was a maternity leave. And then I'm thinking, let me fetch a couple of clothes from my house. Yeah.
No,
what's about Madia how?
Yeah.
Madia
the instinct.
The instinct how do you yeah. Marapilong Skaya. I shapa koloi. Nekizamisa ngwana ka clinic ko Kotlen Vista for immunization.
Okay.
Let me make a turn.
We are casual.
To my house.
Go so it. Okay.
Come up at 10.
Okay.
Didn't I find nonsense? Aksoka kubana ntesa.
Ingi.
Aksoka kubana ntesa.
Ingi.
I
di shortcut.
Ke thosa batho ba sa para, huzuri wa ka montlong like neka ke ko hill pronyana. Hey,
Nalteng Gerald.
Nalona.
Meningaki.
Ndothi bekubuzukuzuku kanti ufuna ukuzwana wena.
Oseng, buzukuzuku oseng. Kama past 10.
TV player or ki
Yimi naye neparty yethu.
Le party yabona le lichomi bona ke bona di player.
Mo ndulang.
In my own house.
So why is that?
Struggle.
Why is that?
They take into the face mostani. Ke kene pele ka lo hlobola ne ke apere mosisinyana o nice. Ka kena pele ka lo hlobola pele. Ka kenya ngwana mo koloing ka bula ma window. Ke tsule se ke le so.
Di girlfriend?
Ke tsule se ke le so.
Mina ngicazi kwenzakaleni ngishimo tami ngabaleka ngenye. Ungangibuzi ke.
Ke tsule ke le so. A ke soka ke shapa karati jwalo.
So karati shapa mamthwa.
Banyana bashimane kwasani. Oko thola mfela ne ku tshware kore. Ke bone batho ba tswa ba mata. A ke soka ke bona nthesona le nna ke tsebe power e lekana.
Ningaki lapho Gerald?
Na bona ba my 10.
5
7 I can see.
That's why now most of the time ne ke sa tsamaye le di-player tse tswang from Soweto nna ne ke skimetse di-player tse tswang bo Ventersdorp le Bakgomo le Kapalathunya because ba Soweto ke a ba tseba gore ne banana ba tseba obvious ke tswa Soweto
yazi kwenzakaleni sesayilabhori
nabo yena abantwana base-UJ
yange yayeshingwenya ukuthi ngitshela ukuthi ngeke baphelele ekareni sa 10 mini Cooper sayenza i-microbus baphelela lapho phakathi sabasqueeze angithi abo cop mabazivala bavele babona ingwenya abana stress ba Leremi what siyadlula kuloku i-overload kunjalo the plan was so swimela impilo ngasayibona music video because ingwenya becabanga ukuthi uAsha mina ngumlandeli
so mekathanda ukuchama that guy ne
Yo.
so iplan yaqala ephulini ngathi jo akuyabheda kakhulu man
Azange
and makangena kangibulisi that's why ngicabanga ukuthi
Azakhulumise.
that's why ngithenka ukuthi basishisile somebody umbhelele wamchayela ukuthi hey sisters ziyamporoma la kwakho lama chita wayanga ejimini kunenye iphathi engasuki phansi and then ayina radio le phathi uthaba iphuzo nabo sisters sithathe amadenoni abantwana sawakhipha efridgini wonke sawafaka edustbin
why
Because of back in the beer.
Marukhumbule that time akusi era yama camera phone ukuthi izoya ku Instagram confidence yethu ukusibooster and later on that's when I also realized to also go back to the question you asked ukuthi kanti ijive beaver I needed to belong I learned estradeni I taught myself ngayi ngikhuliswa paradise was coach so no gift so finding him gave me this long lost brother I've never had ukuthi sikhuluma ngayonke into we'll speak about our kids we'll speak about even when we plan to have kids we would speak ukuthi hayi Mamello mphinde manje then kuba nabantwana mahlatsi first how do you feel at that moment?
I was very happy. It happened unexpectedly, but I was happy, like to have this bump in my tummy and someone kick. I can't even explain the happiness that we both felt. And that's when the differences started nabazali.
Okay.
We had to break the news to our parents. I have this bond nabazali bam, like umamami, not Gerald yamazi. She's one person that can listen to you when you have an issue, when you need advice, when you need to tell important news to her. So ngimthathile ngamhlalisa phansi ngathi hey ma akavele ngiyatsenzetsale wena ukadidala imshimano landoko kasikwinyi.
So jole amputsa Mamello why think like through naga ira yaka ke phela ira ga o ke ele ya bo Gerald khwatla e yaka go pomputsa something na ke tseba most of the soccer player batswadi ba bona ba ga di girlfriend and ke a bona a o touch ganyane ya gore ne ke na le ya ga bo gift a o tle mo go batla mo a o tle le ganyane
no ne ke ya bo gift ina dula go clip spread. I was practically there almost every day.
Not
really.
Okay.
Papa doesn't care about me even now, and I don't care.
I should be told you to tell them.
I can say I cannot because of when I was pregnant with my firstborn, he wanted me to have an abortion. O batlang go mothaetse abortion ha o ka tlhokofala wena re tlo go etsa etseng ka ngwana batho phela ntho tseo tsena leng bana ka mogare it's between life and death
sharp
ha o ka tsamaya le wena yena I orchestrate le batswadi ba hao ba tsebe so thikenzakaleni ngawo hayi that's when go bua le sizo o tla re thusa re etse plan sizo ka speeder Mamello ba ka o poison batho ba Erikele batleleng townhouse. Gerald tsamaya re dula go Winchester. That's where we stayed le Phomotso Manenge.
Okay.
We shared townhouse. Monate jwang. It was very nice.
No sana ntho ya gore le na dula le girlfriend. Okay.
Na sa dula girlfriend.
See wa le mgasetse.
No na phela beka sa se fresh abuye ezweni
ngithi. Ka phela neli. Phela ne re lekana.
Ne manyuwana.
Ne re lekana monate no le mo.
So you continuing with the fun. You guys buy two. I still think it was a dumb move. when I look back. Why is it fun? Why omunye beyangathenga blue, omunye athenga red? So you guys buy 2 1.6 polos. Why?
We were like twins. Nerikena ko speeds, reke same cavelas. Aba reke snake skin, reka snake skin. I reka the red, reka the red. I reka the blue, reka the blue. Like guys. Isinganyane. Nerikena ko Soviet. Reke di hempe. Yabon tate itlele so. Yaka itlele so. Hona ko Soviet na ko paskere. Argaga. Agaule hai matso. And you'll think it was tailor-made. No. We sigile matso gai.
No, you guys were stylish. You guys were very stylish.
Coming to that point, and I excited to be fashion, guys. I like to wear cheeky penny le crop top. Get a pack. I was a malama. Oh, see, I was a malina. Namara sikile ready. Okay. Rectale Southgate, Mustan. Larry agena ulwets, nanka tipa khachin, aitabole, le haya khacha. Otibore.
Let's my twins.
We enter them.
By a Spice Girl, the beach party.
Yes, yes. Yes. We went there together.
So, defend that time, distract or never distract.
All the time. But,
I said.
You're this guy. Namanje.
I'm telling you, Mamello, something sometimes I understand it. I'm telling you, hype if you go to abantu ba teacher soccer player like bawa kugule angazi like true wena ngesikhathi sakho amantombazane mewayenza ukuthi asisondeze kahle kahle phambi kwa gift.
Ngenkathi zethu we had ama soccer babes.
Yes.
Yilama group la amantombazane. They knew ukuthi bahlangana nabo emaklabhini, emaphabhini, kumashisanyama, and you know there's a radar that will say, okay, today these people will be ePanyaza.
Okay.
Or at the Rock, and besazi ukuthi kuqalwa kuphi kugcinwa kuphi. So on a Sunday, siqale ePanyaza singene at the Rock. Masuke the
Rock. Wamba that time.
Yeah.
Step akachopela.
Anye achopela manam.
Abamkhotla.
Bazomkhotla uzoshaya umkhakha. But they knew ukuthi okusalayo inamba bazoyithola ngithi.
Okay.
Bazomthola kusasa. Mina ngikhohliwe. So they knew ukuthi mabangamthola nge the Rock nasePanyaza sizoya intersection. And go intersection
Yo. Yes, ganyiwe.
Bebayenza kanjalo. Unlike manje ama Facebook,
ama DM, lapha mixes ama BBM.
Yeah.
It wasn't BBM yet. It wasn't
BBM ile BlackBerry.
Yeah, it wasn't BBM yet.
Yeah, not.
Besamba ngama Samsung flip. Na
No,
it's not chat.
Mix it.
I mix it, but it wasn't that big.
Abantwana abagelezayo angaze ngaba ku mix it.
But mix it wasn't that big. It was phone calls and SMSs.
Okay. Lily phone number, public phone.
And please call ukwazi ukuthumela message ukuthi please call I'm outside.
Please call.
Namanje sesecall.
Shaya.
Please call if you care.
Utlabatla phone utsibeke imali.
Yeah, if you care ke mang. Afeza bakazi sise Southgate mele avundla
botopo. So no battery body message.
Mang.
When?
Motaka na tima phone. Ana kena ka gate.
The phone.
Yeah, na tsama ka Nokia. Ana kena ka gate utla utlare tururundundu. Phone ya ke tlo qala ba public phone
Why?
Because everyone is going to start phoning him on my phone.
Okay.
Kena ka gate utla utla sa buela sambodia. I so tla mfonela ko phone ya medi ke mo tšhagateng.
So Mamello, how does Gift get involved in Kwaito music? Because both me and you know ukuthi Gift nawe. You guys listen to R&B
over
from
time.
Today until next year. And then Gift is in a Kwaito song that ends up branding him with the same nickname that was title of the song. nisenamvalela nangaphandle evidweni, and he still is very angry about that part ukuthi ivoice yakhe ikhona, but nobody knows ukuthi Bricks was part of that song. Ubani okufonelayo, when do you guys decide ukuthi you are going to Mdeni Link for the video shoot? Gift juggles the ball with a Cavella. It's a big party, but he gets a name. How do you feel about the name later on?
You know what happened? Brown Dash, Nkula naye. Mankula, I was a model.
Okay. Oh.
Yes, I was.
Used to date them.
The nose is not bad.
Sorry, English nose.
Hi guys, nike batrapa go contesting, nike batrapa.
Uthi khula mara ngekho bad yena.
Ngibona ukuthi lo stofonyana ne. Uyabona?
Awusaseyiso.
No, angithi wena umdala ngisame group mina ngimncane, but uyambona ukuthi le sister stof.
Wena uyaphapha wena.
No le stof ne.
Mara khale ke cheese.
Awachisa lo samamelani.
Lona je.
Watho khona umthotho ngilena ifushe ba TV. I think esikhofela kusa abasoke bawutsantsa le nyanga.
Awubukela Netflix angithi mabukela into zamanje.
Noyisheba Rhythm City.
Uyabona?
There's a girl othona ngilena muli.
Ko Rhythm City.
I swear.
Unikibhonco.
Ubani lo?
Uye lo mfanisa naye ku Rhythm City.
Lo kaSafu.
Yeah.
Uthona lena. Lo sengikhawathi ama Netflix angithi mina.
Yeah. So uBrown bengimjayele kakhulu because of some time ago bekas model this.
Okay, Prantesh.
Yes.
Okay.
I bekashaya ama concert anzima lapha eNtokozweni.
Ufostile la.
Yeah, ufostile. And he was also a choreographer for my contest. So isikhathi siyahamba and then he phones me at hayi man Mamello nguza ukuthi uzwana nalomchita. We want to meet up with him and ngithi ipukeleni yena because lena nexana it was going to be such a massive thing. Ke ra ipukeleni yena hayi Mamello hayi ke ra ipukeleni yena Brian hayi man. The next thing you know, it's like, no, I'm going to have a video shoot. Yeah, Brown Dash. I keep going now. For 2 hours, 5. You know, we went there. He even missed practice. We went there, about 9 years sing. We came back at 2 a.m. It was so nice.
I love you, training.
It was so nice. I mean, I wasn't involved. Yeah. And then after Mo, they became best friends. Oh, you?
So was in the music video shoot right there, was there an element of women, alcohol, and anything destructive that when you look back, manje, do you think ukuthi kune distraction between music and football?
No, it wasn't. There wasn't a distraction because of instead, it advertises our South African brand. When you watch that video, I don't have corruption anymore. Although behind the scenes,
of course,
yeah, but that video, it was very
innocent to the eye,
pure and classic. Even now, a lot of people still play it.
I do.
A lot of people. I see
even
people
youngsters, even youngsters like him.
Even my daughter, she does, right?
What?
Even youngsters like you're a youngster.
Pardon?
Youngster.
We're older than you, bro.
But sampan bayidlala Pinile. I think sampan bayidlala. Kinga check a national anthem. I take it as a national anthem.
Me too.
Before ni nationalize nina nithi ngoba senithatha ingoma eKwaito senyenza national anthem nizosilwisa nomphathi manje nama president, and then tragedy hits for all of us, for you, your family, South Africa, nationally. We are faced with the drama, or we wake up one morning and our favorite Gift Leremi is no more. But before that happens, what was going on in Zenu 3 days before that?
3 days prior, he was off Kakef via Mamelodi Sundowns. So we just had our normal international calls, and we were very enthusiastic that we in a new team, new money, and everything. So we were just okay, and we had big plans. We need to get a new house, we need to buy new cars, but before that, we needed to buy new clothes because of yeah. every new season, we take out clothes, and buy new clothes, like everything. Everything. We'd leave our cupboards empty so that we can restock. Yes. Signing on.
Yazi negama la uzwa makathi on. Unomdladlo ongakana signing on.
La anengafisa because
No, we couldn't.
No, nanengafisa because you know the normal salary. It's our money that we must take care of. Mara signing on, like we dream about it. So we had that on the table. We had to market for a new house. We had to market for a new car. So he comes back on the fateful Monday. We go out for lunch. We were fine. We were very happy. And he was like, you need to do your hair. No, you look scruffy. And we had those jokes. And then we went to VW, the Glen, to check for new cars. And we chose something there. When we came back, he dropped me at home. He seemed to be a changed person. Liquor Sundowns, they put me to be on standby. I kept on phoning him and reminding him, you don't need to mess this up for yourself. When he left Cabo for 5. And then he goes, like, for a lot of hours. He phones me Cabo 8 to 9. He says to me, but I'm coming back. I might get there about 10, but I'm coming back. I'm tired. Okay, sharp. 9 passes, 10 passes, 11. I decided to sleep. You know what? I get it in. How? 2 a.m. I wake up. He's not back. There's helicopters. Where he passed away, it's less than a kilometer.
Yeah. Stone's throw, yeah.
Yeah, no, less than a kilometer from our house. So, the helicopter, and then I switch on my phone. I try to phone him. His phone is off. I try to phone his friend. His friend says, no, he didn't come to me today. I tried to phone everyone. I tried to phone you. And I'm like, wait again. Little did I know that at that time, he was gone. Every time I go back to the last day I was with him, it makes me cry because I don't understand. I'm still looking for answers. And unfortunately, I'm a tatlogofetsi. You can never, ever find the answers or what really happened. Early morning, he rocks up, knocking on my door. That's all kwatile ke re ba shapile ba nshapa ka thuano ba tla diaparo tsa ya training. Aka se dithole. And he's knocking and he's knocking and he's knocking. Ka two ke le ka itima phone ya ka robala. And then I wake up, I open my door and it's like, please don't switch on your TV. Why? At that time, I was my baby mama. And then Luna, you cannot rock up at my house at this time. Lyric escalated TV. What's happening? No, and I can see him that he's hysteric, but Kezama overcome. What happened? And now I'm thinking, oh, maybe it was the accident. He's in a critical condition or something. Kanti is chai. I had to start everything, my entire life from scratch. You're sitting there. Everything must change. I remember, 21. I remember it hits me, with my kids. I haven't even heard the story, and I'm sitting there, so I'm looking at everyone, like my family, my parents starts to arrive, and I don't even see what's happening. I'm looking at everyone, and everyone is just looking at me. I wonder,
Did you get any nervous further on when the president arrives? When the president arrives, because Patrice rocked up no Harris Tray soon after.
I didn't see anything. Okay, president, kana go nekbona batho bakena, and at that moment I'm thinking, Gift, what have you done to me? How do you leave me in so much trouble? And when everything happened, I had to be a woman from that day, from a girl that I thought that I was. 21. I had to be a woman. And that was the most hardest thing ever and in my entire life. Anyone my age can face. But because of the strong family background that I have, if nekisna mamaka, I don't know, Maka lena untutila, girl, uzokalipsugu, mtsehari, you stand up and be a woman. Even today, yakina na like Emma Soke, sabangena girl, zokala maulala, because life is difficult. Gift passed away in 2007. 2 years later, my daughter passes away. Firstborn yaka. Just after she turned 5. Today you can put me in Vum-vum sesing.
Never saw dear.
Never. If I didn't die that time, ke bolaya ke depression, ke bolaya ke stress, ke bolaya ke batho. It can never happen.
Feeling like I say how I can tell batho ba never saw batli surely never celebrate.
You know, one thing that I've learned is that
okay.
They can celebrate every day of their lives. They don't know what's happening in my life. And they can never pull me down. Maybe then, because of everything was the first time. But now, no one can ever pull me down.
You are at a point where you've buried the love of your life, you've lost the love of your life, you have to pick up the pieces, continue with the kids. You are on your own, you are getting support from your family. But like you said, you are not getting the adequate support from his side or other people that were in his life, as you would have expected. How do you move from that? How do you gather your life going forward from that? Especially when it comes to a part where Segayeza, abantu bakubo sebayeza bafuna into that they claim hezakhe, even though they knew at the time ukuthi ushadile unomfazi. Maybe traditionally akunamuntu one-right yoclaim izinto, but izinto zizile zathathwa. How did you feel at that point?
It was a very painful moment for me because I didn't expect that to happen. Mina bengumfazi kaGift. Abantu bakubo bazile bazongishada. I didn't marry myself. I've got so many threats from 2007 till today. Ukuthi mina ngiphethe estate kaGift. So mina I think an advice to younger ladies, not only in the soccer fraternity, like everyone that wants to get married, make sure that your paperwork is in order. Make sure that you have wills. Make sure that izinto zenu right. Abantu are very good at messing legacy yabantwana, because today everything got liquidated because of a fight with my family. Although I walked away, my head is still on the block because of I chose to say no. I refused to be used by my family. It's a bitter taste on the tongue, but one day we are going to die. We must make sure ukuthi izinto zabantwana bethu ze right, because of we live thinking ukuthi I can rely on umamami, I can rely on ubabami. Kanti ubabako wants to win for himself, not thinking ukuthi there's kids involved. Ladies, please make sure that your paperwork are in order. Talk to your husband. Make sure that everything is correct, because we don't know what tomorrow holds. And the best interest is in for our kids, not for ourselves.
Uzwile Sjuku?
Yeah, ngizwile nje. Ngoba ngiplana nokushada kanje, and make sure it's on paperwork.
Make sure.
Yeah, but it talks to us now, ukuthi it's not something that only affects women. It also affects us as guys. We carefree, we live life carelessly. It's about booze, it's about convertibles, it's about the expensive sneakers. But these are some of the things that when they were happening, they were fun, it was a big joyride. That we didn't see coming good. Oh, one way. And we think this is about us. We think it messes up ngempilo yaka Gift, no Mamello, and the kids. It messes with everyone's life. Orlando Pirates, the people that loved him in the country. I was never the same footballer after I lost his life. The only person that made me want to play football was not there. So I thought I spun. So to you, Autam, and everybody else that is close to Impilo Zethu, we need to do things right. We need to support her cause of saying, let's make sure our paperwork is in order.
Yeah, ngiyawuzwa Gerald. I think abantu abaningi bazwile, nabo sisi out there, nabo wife bazwile, ukuthi it's very important ukuthi uqale ngama funeral cover, because I think listening to both of you guys, ngiyarealize ukuthi after one more relationship ingatlhokofala o tshwara morwalo, it's very important gore le tholeng body funeral cover, because ke a tseba di soccer player ya save tšhelete ya bahlola till now ya bahlola. I think funeral cover is very important. Lo etsa dilo o planele for bana rara ha o save ge o save le bana ba tlo gona sekolong sa tlo tshwarisa ngwana batho morwalo ba feta
Well, educational fund.
Hey, I understand. Izwakele. No, izwakele galeboga. Thank you for coming more trip and pass Sjuku and Gerald Mamello. It was nice having you. Gerald, ngilenile. Kule era yenu ya 1994 alifakile.
So yazi why ngumubi nendlu.
Yeah, I understand.
Angiko mubi natural. I mean pain.